Andy Shea, let me go to you first here. Do we have capitalism today?
Well, I think that to one extent is we have extreme capitalism. Capital is movable across the world. Rich people can move around.
But is that capitalism?
Well, I think capitalism means capital is movable and it's looking for opportunities. I think that how do we define capitalism? In traditional economic theory, we say it's competitive markets and capital is allocated by the competitive markets. To that extent, I think the system has been subverted because that on the one side is government intervention. We see the rise of state capitalism everywhere. On the other side,
or people would say corporate capitalism.
Yeah, and we have the other side. We have crony capitalism, and that's sort of a relationship-based capital allocation. Then we have a financial capitalism where speculation is going on. I think these three forces are really undermining the world of market economy.
First of all, I don't think we should get hung up about names. And this capitalism sounds like capitalismus, 19th century discussions. That it's not about that. It's about market-based economies, rules-based economies. This is what we're talking about. And the reason why some are doing better than others is because they played their cards better, because they got it right. And right now we have the best example of the differentiated approaches, and the ones who did it right, who saw it coming, got it better, and have much better results.
I think I would like to second what colleagues have had to say here. It's first of all, what is capitalism? At the end of the day, it's about competitiveness, competition, ownership, entrepreneurship. I'm all for that. Factors that are important here. I think one factor that out of many that I will emphasize is the breakdown of the Berlin Wall. So before that, the world was, I would say as a former physicist, the world was classical. You had capitalism and you had socialism. Now, with the breakdown of the Berlin Wall, we're entering a new world where politics and economics are quantum. What does that mean at the end of the day? That means that it's globalization at the end of the day. It's that every and each unit matters. It's quantum. It's not a global idea, an ideology of capitalism or socialism. Each country has its own way of handling that capitalism. Together with ideas from socialism, because Soviet Union doesn't exist. The fear of Soviet Union doesn't exist.
I think you're absolutely right, because rich people have socialism now. You can't fail. It's wonderful. You can make catastrophic mistakes, and you'll be bailed out. So you have socialism for the rich, and everybody else, all the rest of us, get capitalism.
Let me continue. It's not only socialism for the rich, it's also socialism for...
It's communism for the rich, for God's sake.
Okay, let me go even further with that. Let's take...
Because they don't go to jail.
Let's take your own country. Where are you from originally?
California. I always say California. Okay.
Fine country. If you come to Europe...
It's bankrupt, but it's okay.
It's a wonderful place. At the end of the day, if you take European states, what has happened, I think the whole idea of welfare state, which comes with the idea of equality, that every citizen has the right of this, has the right of the second thing and the third, has become an economic huge burden to that quantum unit. The whole idea is development. If you are quick enough, if you change yourself, if you are evolutioning, call it capitalism, socialism, then you survive.
But this is my point.
Stop,
you can have economic growth. You could have economic growth. You can create dividends. You can create profit, but you don't always